Good morning. Saturday, and we're getting ready for our first match of the Rocky Mountain Challenge. Under 19 Premier. Minnesota versus Rio Grande. The referee is Joe Zevin. Kicking off is Rio Grande receiving Minnesota. This is our 10 o'clock match here on field 3. The ball didn't go 10 meters on the kickoff, so it'll be a scrum to Minnesota at the midfield. .22.5-minute halves. That's a free kick to Rio Grande. And the front row player brought up his foot. That's going to be a knock. Going to be a scrum to Rio Grande inside the 22-meter line of Minnesota. Penalty against Rio Grande. Now releasing the ball. Minnesota kicks the ball into touch. Around the 5-meter line of Rio Grande, line out to Minnesota because of the penalty. Held up. 5-meter scrum to Minnesota at the 5-meter line of Rio Grande. Scoring is Minnesota. Trying to get a number here on scoring that try. It's number 4. Lee. Immersion. It is good. 7-0 Minnesota. Number 3 and number 4 scored the try. It was number 3. Give me his name in just a minute. The knock and a scrum to Rio Grande. From the Rio Grande midfield. Nate Longley is number 3 for Minnesota, and that's who I have who scored the try. Number 3. He's a prop. Number 14, Minnesota, and he scores. He is the wing. Makes it 12-0. Joe Fieldmere with that try for Minnesota. And number 9 will attempt the conversion. Immersion. It's no good. It's 12-0 Minnesota. Minnesota scoring in the 7th minute of the first half. Ball bounced into touch. Line out to Minnesota. Minnesota on the drive. That's number 8 for Minnesota. And he scores. It's Kyle Wunland scoring that try. He's 8 man. Makes it now 17-0 Minnesota. Minnesota scoring in the 8th minute of the second half. Oh, correction, of the first half. And the conversion is no good. 17-0. That advantage to Minnesota. Yeah, that's mine. It fell off of there. I'll be right with you in a second. Let me get a stoppage. Well, down in goal, 22. Thank you so much. Number 12, Minnesota on the drive. He passed off. Scoring. I think that's number 5 for Minnesota. For Minnesota scoring that try. That's Andy Folsom scoring that try. He's the lock. And the conversion is good by number 9, Andy Mace, making that conversion, the scrum half. 24-0, Minnesota. Minnesota scoring in the 12th minute of the first half. Ball's taken in by Minnesota. Scrum will be to Rio Grande. 10-meter line of Minnesota. Midway through the first half. Scrum not stable. In the scrum, when they start, we have a crouch, hold, pause, and engage. That's what the referee, Joe Zevin, is telling them as they scrum each time. This ensures safety in the scrum. Got advantage to Rio Grande. Match now. Advantage to Rio Grande. Penalty coming up against Minnesota, coming in the side. Well, on the touch, line out to Rio Grande because of the penalty. Inside the 22-meter line of Minnesota. Minnesota leading 24-0. Goes in the touch. Line out to Rio Grande. Ten-meter line of Minnesota. And Minnesota picks up a loose ball. That's number 15. Scoring for Minnesota. Makes it now 29-0. Version is good. 31-0. Correction, it was number 16 scoring the try for Minnesota. That's Brian Bourgeois. Hope I pronounced that right. Ball didn't go. Got a penalty. Looks like for hands against Minnesota. Penalty. And Rio Grande will take a penalty kick. Penalty kick. It's good. 31-3. Minnesota. Rio Grande scores in the 17th minute of the first half. Penalty against Rio Grande, not releasing. Ball's in the touch, line out to Minnesota because of the penalty. About the 22-meter line of Rio Grande. Ball goes into touch. Line out to Rio Grande at the 5-meter line of their own. Scoring is Minnesota. Looks like number 7 on that try. Stretches the lead now to 36-3. Version It's good. 38-3. Minnesota, number 2. On the drive, tackle, gets up, passes off, scoring. Number 8. That's his second try. So verse number 7 was Adam Ebert scoring, and number 8. That's Kyle Wunland getting his second try. Conversion is good. That is the end of the first half. 45-3 Minnesota. Second half coming up. It's 43-3. That last conversion was no good. Minnesota making some substitutions. Kicking off is Minnesota receiving Rio Grande for the second half. Minnesota again leading 43-3. Referee is Joe Zevin. Joe's from the Eastern Rockies. Referee union. Taking into touch. Line out to Minnesota. Midfield. Penalty against Rio Grande for offside. Joe Zevin having a meeting, wants a meeting with the captain of Rio Grande.
contributions. We've got the golden pig under the tent. Should bring $5 Thank you.
Got advantage to Rio Grande. And that's because of the knock. Scrum to Rio Grande. I mean, outside their 5-meter line. About 4 minutes going in the second half. 43-3 Minnesota. Got advantage. Got a penalty, a free kick to Rio Grande. Ball's into touch. Line out to Minnesota. It's not a penalty, it was a free kick. So, line out to Minnesota at the 10-meter line of their own. Correction, of Rio Grande. Advantage, and now a penalty for coming over off the feet against Rio Grande. Tap and go, Minnesota. Got a penalty against Rio Grande. They're offside. Tap and go, Minnesota. And Minnesota scores. Let me get a number here. That's number 2 for Minnesota. That's Jason Wells scoring the try. 48-3 Minnesota.
Oh. And he rolls, yeah. See, I should get it. He's very athletic.
Immersion. It's good. Very nice kick by number 9. Number 9 or 19 for Minnesota making that conversion. Makes it now 50-3 Minnesota.